My gold digger MIL called my engagement ring cheap, so I canceled the wedding on Facebook. The first time I met my girlfriend Annalyn's mother, she looked at my Honda Civic and said, "I thought you told me he was wealthy. That car's a piece of trash." I actually owned 3 cars, including a Tesla, but I'd driven the Honda for comfort on the 4-hour trip. I didn't correct her. Throughout dinner, JD kept making digs. "Well, looks aren't your strong point, so thank God you have money." Annalyn apologized afterward, mortified. Every visit, JD would mention how my money was the only reason Annalyn's with you. Once I snapped, I could burn every dollar tomorrow and she'd still love me. JD went quiet after that. For months, she was pleasant. I thought she'd finally accepted that I genuinely loved her daughter. Last month, I proposed to Annalyn in Switzerland. Sunset over the Alps, the exact ring she'd described wanting. A simple solitaire, classic, elegant. She cried, said yes. When we got home, Annalyn wanted to show her parents immediately. I dropped her off at JD's house. 2 hours later, my phone exploded. JD had posted on Facebook, "So disappointed in my future son-in-law. The ring he gave Annalyn is worth less than my purse. The diamond looks like a pebble from a parking lot. This cheap man has millions, but won't spend on my daughter. 3 years together, never bought her a car, never bought us a car, which real men do. And now this pathetic ring. If he doesn't buy a real ring immediately, there will be no wedding." She posted photos comparing Annalyn's ring to hers, with arrows pointing out how tiny mine was. The comments were brutal, calling me stingy, saying Annalyn deserved better. We hadn't even announced our engagement yet. I called Annalyn immediately. "Did you see what your mom posted?" "Yeah," she sighed. "I mean, she's not completely wrong. The ring is pretty small." My stomach dropped. "You said you wanted simple, classic, not flashy." "That was kind of a test. I wanted to see if you'd go bigger anyway. Show you'd spoil me without being asked. Now I can't even brag to my friends. Sarah's ring is 3 carats. You're disappointed? Mom says you can afford a $100,000 ring easily. This one's what, 5,000? 8,000. And it's exactly what you described. I shouldn't have had to describe it." I hung up. The woman I loved was letting her mother turn her into someone I didn't recognize, or maybe revealing who she'd always been. My phone wouldn't stop buzzing. JD calling, Annalyn calling, texts from Annalyn's friends. JD's post had over 200 comments trashing me, so I made my own post. Regarding JD Henderson's comments, she's right. The ring was a mistake. The proposal was a mistake. The wedding is off. I wish Annalyn the best in finding someone who meets her mother's financial requirements. JD called 15 times before I answered. "Please, I didn't mean it. I was just emotional. You've insulted me since day one. It was always about money." Annalyn grabbed the phone, sobbing. "Please don't do this. I love you. The ring is perfect." Funny how it became perfect after I canceled the wedding. Mom got in my head. "Please, your mother admitted the truth. You deserve someone who can give you the lifestyle you want. I deserve someone who loves me for more than my bank account." JD again. "She deserves that lifestyle. You can't take it away. You're right. She deserves everything. But I deserve someone who'd love me even if I had nothing. Goodbye." I hung up and blocked them both. An hour later, my friend texted, "Check JD's Facebook." She'd posted a video, Annalyn in tears, showing the ring, saying it was actually beautiful. JD in the background, "Tell them about the prenup." My blood went cold. There was no prenup. I'd never mentioned one. Then Annalyn said he wanted me to sign away rights to his family's company, the one worth 50 million. I don't have a family company. I'm a software engineer with smart investments. 50 million? I have maybe 2 million. The next morning, pounding on my door, Annalyn stood there with 2 police officers. "He's inside," she called out. I opened the door. "Officers, what's going on?" "Mr. Acosta, we need to ask about your identity," the first officer said. Annalyn pushed forward. "Stop lying. JD hired a private investigator. We know everything." The second officer pulled out a photo. "Sir, can you explain why someone matching your description was reported dead in Seattle 15 years ago?" I stared at the photo. It was me, younger, but the name read Alfie Kim. Death certificate dated 2009. "That's impossible. I'm Michael Acosta. I've always been Michael Acosta." Annalyn laughed bitterly. "Check his left shoulder. Alfie Kim had a birthmark there." The officers stepped forward. "Sir, we need you to come with us. This is insane. I'm not Alfie Kim." But as I said it, I touched my left shoulder unconsciously. The birthmark I'd had removed 5 years ago. The one I'd told Annalyn was from a childhood accident. JD appeared from behind the police car with a folder. $50 million. That's what Alfie Kim inherited before he died. That's what you've been hiding. My mouth went dry. Fragments were coming back. A plane crash. A hospital in Seattle. A man in a suit saying, "Your only chance is to forget Alfie Kim ever existed." Annalyn stepped closer. "So who are you really? My fiancé Michael? Or the dead millionaire Alfie?" I looked at the officers, at JD's smug face, at Annalyn's tears. Then I saw him. Across the street, a man in the suit from 15 years ago, watching from a black car. He shook his head slowly and mouthed one word, "Run." Full story linked below.